Imperial Valley is a lovely town north of the border. El Centro, a place where you meet the friendliest and fascinating people. In 1908, El Centro was the area where courageous people traveled to and settled in what appeared to be a desolate, barren land. In order to survive, they needed to have certain attributes, such as innovation, motivation, an architect of change. They needed to have some genius and be industrious, hopefully have some nobility, and be entrepreneurs. In those uncertain times, optimism flourished, and through the years, the town of El Centro indeed did become a center of opportunity. What makes business work here?
Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower.
The Border Tactical, our indoor shooting range, got started strictly by market demand. After the Sheriff's Range, the El Centro Range south of town got closed, and the Border Patrol Range got closed, both due to housing encroachment. El Centro is a great place to do business. You know, it's the hub of the county. It's a county seat. People come into El Centro every day.
So it's really important as leaders to treat our employees well, so they'll stay with us. They'll treat the customers well. The customers will keep coming back. They'll spread the word that, hey, you know, I can go to, you know, X, Y, and Z location and get great service. And that's what it's all about.
The most rewarding experience is being able to work with the family, being able to make business, to succeed, and finding a way of making the business grow even bigger.
Ivy Newsday is Associated News. What it is we partner with the paper, with the television, with radio, and we get all the news of our valley. We combine it together, and then we send it out to the world. We're kind of like the Associated Press is in the world. We're that in Imperial Valley.
In the 5 years that I've been here, I've really seen where we've gone, or seen where we've been. We have a very distinguished history here. We've been here for 100 years. We've had a lot of success and been a leading member of the business community. At the same time, where my focus is on the future and where we're going.
Because of the climate here in the valley, one of the most important things about the awnings is that we sell shade. Everybody needs shade here in the valley.
Thanks God that that PASAD program help us and give us a hope and give us a life back, and they help us to have the sign, and they give us a hope to get the beautiful shop and get the job back. We work with our family and thank these communities, and once again City of El Centro with small business development and PASAD.
When evaluating overall business environment, it is no surprise to see El Centro succeed.
People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily.
I convey that to my employees when I tell them, I'm here to look out for you. You know, the company has done very well for me, but you are the people that have made my company and myself what we are today.
Sent out a lot of resumes, did several interviews, but at this time I decided I wanted to change careers and use this as an opportunity to do something that to kind of become full-time what I'd been doing part-time, and that was in the public relations area.
Particularly for our hardware stores, that people go on right on needing the service that we give, that know how to work with their customers, that know their customers, friendly with them, but also are knowledgeable and really can give true help. That makes a difference.
The main thing you have to do is to figure out what you want to do, and once you have that plan, don't lose sight of it. You may have challenges, you're going to have opportunities, you're going to fall off track, but never lose sight of your end goal, and if you keep that consistent and constant, then you will succeed, you will achieve. But there are going to be some tough times. You have to be prepared for that.
I think it took a while for our community to get used to seeing a woman, a female, on the roof. Many times they would call the office and ask if it was okay if I actually got on the roof and did their estimate. So it's been fun. It's been fun meeting the community. It's been fun learning about people, learning my father's profession, experiencing that experiencing all that it has to offer, actually, because there are quite a few perks within the roofing industry, and we all enjoy them.
Also to give back to the community where I feel I had a lot going for myself. I think it's my responsibility to the community to reach out and help those underprivileged kids that don't have access to quality orthodontic care.
So in 10 years, our goal is to be over $200 million, to have more than the 2 branches that we already have, the one in Brawley and the one in El Centro, and be here to support the growth in the Valley.
El Centro businesses are a great example of doing what works.
The real source of wealth and capital in this new era is not material things. It is the human mind, the human spirit, the human imagination, and our faith in the future.
Even though we serve a very broad market, half of our employees are specialists in a particular field or discipline. And so that helps us bring a lot of expertise and technical proficiency to our efforts to meet our customers' needs.
They say the people here are so friendly. They said you do business in other areas, big metropolitan areas, and they never have the time to sit down and discuss with you so that you can help them. I really think El Centro is probably one of the finest places to work. And I still enjoy it, and I'm excited to continue working with people in El Centro.
The technology that's changed rapidly, and you have to keep up with it, or you can't give your clients the best products that they want. Do a lot of wonderful things, not only for the community, but for their businesses. We help make their businesses look good from some of the printed materials they use from us.
To see that opportunity that I waited for to really start to show and make an appearance, and it's up to us to seize that opportunity. But I think that that's what we do, and I think that that's what makes this particular recognition very special.
The city was totally awesome. There wasn't anybody in there that I had any issues with. It means so much because it's been my dream since I was a kid.
In this community, if you're going to survive, if everybody in El Centro and Imperial County is going to survive, we have to look at it as we have to help each other. We have to be able to come to a local vendor. If they give you service and they give you everything that the out-of-town person will give you, you need to go to that local person.
What he wanted me to know, he decided to retire. So here I end up buying a jewelry store. I was 24 years old, had no idea what I was doing, but he talked me into buying the store, and the rest is history. And that was 25 years ago.
Healthy business equals healthy communities.
Entrepreneurs and their small enterprises are responsible for almost all the economic growth in the United States.
We strive to bring work into Imperial County that would otherwise never make it here. And what does that do? It brings opportunities to all of us that would really never be here before.
Push ourselves to be the very best at what we do, and we work very hard to stay ahead of the curve, whether that's latest tax law changes, financial developments, or even just significant changes to the industries of our clients.
It's usually because of the people, not necessarily, yeah, you have to have good products, yeah, you have to have good customer service, but do you like the person you're shopping from? I mean, that's the way it's all about.
Mr. Desert was very instrumental in helping me. He took me under his wing and he showed me how to do things. So I learned very quickly. And he told me, you know, always tell the truth, always be forthright, you have to be disciplined, and you have to be responsible.
I'm very interested in history and restoration. I love the old. I prefer the old to the new. So we were looking at restoring that building, but the earthquake destroyed it to such a state that we needed to look for another building. So it took us about 3 months, and we restored it back to the original style. We're very, very happy. But we love being downtown.
And there was a good foundation, you know, that Carol and I inherited, that we took that passion when we both came on board, and I believe that we've carried it forward and have taken that same concept with our employees. Our business is only as good as we're a reflection of our employees.
We care about everybody that comes in and out of the door, and people can tell, so they watch out for us. You know, it's slow around town, or it's slow around the country, and we're pretty fortunate the economy hasn't affected us. We're still busy day in, day out. We see all the same faces every single day, and I think it's just at some point you stop worrying about making money and you worry about people, and everything seems to work out.
Tonight we celebrate 5 years of recognizing outstanding businesses. Successful communities think as much about tomorrow as they do about today. The City of El Centro thinks strategically about the future and the challenges that shape our community. We seek innovative opportunities for community resources, and we build upon our unique strengths and capacities. We can create the future by leveraging our strengths and providing economic potential and opportunities for all generations.